In this video, we're going to look at a decoder in Logisim. That is under the Plexers folder here. And click on decoder. Let's drag it over here. And a decoder takes a number for input and it lights up a corresponding output over here. So right now we have a 1-bit decoder. It has two output lines. This is the enable line on the left. On the right is the select lines. And if there's a 0 there, the top line will light up. If there's a 1 there, the bottom output line will line up. And I think it's enabled by default. Let's go put some output there on the end. Let's put an LED there. And I'm going to change the label color to white. And I want F. And that should give me a white label. Go ahead and click on OK. And I want, I'm going to do 4 of those because we're going to change this decoder. So let's do a Control-C, Control-V. And so there's our second one. Control-V again. There's our third one. Fourth one. And my decoder now has to have 4 outputs. So to have 4 outputs, I need to select one of 4 things. I need a 2-bit number to select one of 4 things. So if I go over here and change I change the select bits to 2 bits, that means I can select one of 4 things here to light up. And if I select a 0, I want this one to light up. And if I select a 1, I want this one to light up. If I select a 2, I want this one to light up. And if I select a 3, I want this one to light up. So I want to explicitly enable that. So it says enable when not 0. So in other words, when it's 1. If it's a 0, it's disabled. Now these are all enabled by default, but we're going to make that explicit. So we're going to go over here to wiring. We're going to choose a constant. We're going to put the constant out here, and we're going to connect it to our enable here. The default value for a constant is 1. You could have a constant be a 0 if you wanted to. You can also have it be more than 1 bit if you want. But we're just going to leave it that as a 1, and we're going to turn this circuit on. Okay. Since there is no input coming in here, basically that's treated as a 0, and so the 0 output is the one that gets lit up. And I'm going to put some labels on these. The reason it's called a decoder is because it can take a binary number and basically decode it for you, tell you what your binary number is. And we're going to have it tell us what the binary number is by looking at the label that lights up on the LED here. Okay. Now this is my input to my decoder. The input needs to be a 2-bit number in this case because I want to select one of 4 things. Anything numbered from 00 up to 11. So my input here, let's go down here and do our input, and this needs to be 2 bits. Actually, let's do it the wrong way. And let's connect it, and we should get an orange line there saying it's expecting 2 bits. There's only 1 bit traveling on this bus. So let's select this, change the number of data bits to 2, and now we're good. Okay, the orange is gone. If you ever see orange here, you got to stop and fix it. Now let's go actually run this circuit. Because I've got a 00 there, it's telling me that binary number is 0. If I change this to a 1, it's telling me that's the binary number 1. If I change this to a 2, it's telling me that's the binary number 2. If I change it to a 3, it's telling me that's the binary number 3.